I've double-checked everything. We're all good.
All right.
I drank caffeine. I refuse to be tired.
Okay.
Go
So
to sleep, go to sleep.
I will fight you.
So, just to get things started real quick, we've got a new campaign. So, I'll just once reintroduce the same players that you already know if you're watching this channel. Hi, I'm Flynnicus. Welcome to a new campaign in the Avalon setting. I will be running the game today using the Daggerheart system. For the players, we have got going from top to bottom. We've got Dragon 785. Say hi.
Hello.
He is playing. What character are you playing today?
I am playing as Kalahand Zulthair, a Seraph Divine Wielder.
Yep. Kitsune Ursa Vision.
Where am I?
Yep. Who are you playing today?
Oh, I'm playing Timothy Burns Cutter, also known as Tim Burns.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Tim Burns.
Also sometimes goes by Timber. He is a human sorcerer of elemental origin who is a bit of a firework maker.
Mr. Pyrotechnician.
Yep.
Mustached Tom.
Yes, I'll be playing Weber, a rogue Fey Ray. Am I pronouncing that right?
You're Fey Ray. I think you're playing the fairy race, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. You're not actually playing that though. Of course, this is the Avalon setting, so you're playing a Nancy.
Whatever
One of the spider.
Yeah.
The bug folk.
Yes.
They come in all kinds of bug breeds, but they are all the Anansi. You're a spider.
Oh my fucking god! I just realized that name.
What about it?
That it's named after the. I believe it's a mythological spider deity or something like that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yes,
from
the
African folklore.
The African trickster deity.
Stormmage.
Yes, good evening. I will be playing Paleo, the dinosaur-obsessed kobold druid.
Mm-hmm.
The bestest boy.
And I swear I know your full name. Cat of Ulthar.
Yes, guest starring.
Guest starring for 1 week only.
For another year.
I'm willing to let you play in this
sorry.
one too, even though you're just a guest.
Thank you. I
I'm sorry,
appreciate
Jimsy,
that.
you mispronounced it. In order to pronounce it correctly, I have to rip out your tongue.
Yeah.
I am playing Dr. Bizarre, peddler of all things medical, and snake oil salesman of a sort.
Mm-hmm. Love it. One of the what is it? Nafine.
Yes.
Yes. So
Handsome devil at that.
the players are here. The stage is ready to be set, but I would just like to give a shout out to royalty-free music that I'm going to be using today. I have a wide selection of performances that I've acquired from classicals.de, a website with numerous compositions of royalty-free classical music, and incompetech.com, Kevin MacLeod, the man, the myth, the legend, who has made a bajillion songs that you have known and love on YouTube and other places.
Isn't
They
some
have
of his songs
both
copyrighted though? Aren't some of his songs, like, haven't they been kind of under copyright for some reason?
They get claims, but if you're trying to make money, you can dispute them because they're just automatic ones from his publishers that he overturns. But it doesn't pose any danger to the channel. We don't run ads anyway. All right. So with that out of the way, let our short little Daggerheart mini saga begin. In the 4th age of Avalon, do we set our stage? We turn now to the Vinigovian Empire. Once she was the crown jewel of the central continent of Hyperborea. This age has seen her gradual decline. At the height of the previous age, vampires with a great army of the undead seized control of the empire and plunged it into darkness. By their black design, a powerful curse engulfed her shining lands in an eternal mist. 3 generations later, the Grand Crusade finally liberated what had become the mortal livestock of Vinigovia. The monarchy was restored, reinvigorated, empowered and emboldened in their triumph in her divinity. By the grace, the mercy, and the leadership of Elia's Holy Anglican Church, Her Grace Queen Annabeth rules over Vinigovia from its capital, Old Eliaich. The high houses look down from their great central plateau, living atop a pillar of land in the center of the capital that still sees the sun. Eliach's vigilant guard and her stalwart Fit-Ferrum knights, the Lamplighters, brighten the dark streets and shepherd her people. Their strength is absolute. Their vigil is never ceasing. But in this world, there is a certain truth. Grasp tightly at grains of sand with your fists, and the sand slips through your fingers. You see, 60 years ago, a gentleman rogue known as the Phantom Thief terrorized the nobility and enchanted the public with his extravagant crimes in a grand decade-long spree that ended in the greatest robbery of them all, the heist of the royal treasury. Leaving aside more peripheral pieces, the Phantom's gaze had set upon the crown jewel of Vinigovia, the Sunstone. And just like that, it was his. Thenceforth, the Phantom vanished, their identity never discovered, and their most prized trophies never resurfacing. These escapades instilled a romantic perception to a life of high-class, performative crime with a flair for the dramatic. One that inspired a culture of countless imitators across the decades that have followed. Now, a singular rumor spreads like wildfire, creeping its way through the veins of Eliach's underworld. You see, 6 months ago, the latest and most promising aspirant yet to the Phantom's vacant throne vanished, leaving behind a power vacuum. Oh yes, no one has seen hide or hair of Loki, the Archfey of Avalon. But while the Prince of Thieves might be gone, they left behind their last haul. And rumor has it that that haul has just been discovered. If those rumors are true, and heightened tension in the underworld implies it is, somebody is about to become fabulously wealthy. Perhaps even the wealthiest person in all of Avalon. 7 hours ago, a small-time crew, replete with desperate needs and big dreams, received a tip. Their trusted informant passed word about a possible score at the unpopulated docks On the west side of the Dawn Quarter, low profile, minimal enchantments, and plenty of loot to be had. An illicit shipment. Just begging for a good hijacking. With the lamplighters and watchmen already likely to be cleared out of the area, this is the kind of loot that might pay off their debts. The kind of haul that would put them on the map. Maybe even get them noticed by the big leagues. We come now to a crossroads of destiny. A fork in the road of fate that begins in a foggy warehouse where a handful of miscreants are about to step into trouble. So,
There we go.
hey gang. As I described in the intro, you've been operating together for quite a while now, but the takings have been slim. It's hard for a small 5-person crew to make a lot of money in the big city. There's a lot of large, high-profile gangs throwing their weight around, but this is a chance. What would you like to do? 5 of you stand. It's the early hours of the morning before the sun starts to attempt to break through the fog of Elyich. So it's still pretty dark out. Little bits of crimson red tint of the sunrise just barely tinting the very top of the curtain. You're looking at a dock. It's foggy, it's dark. All of the nearby lamps that usually are enchanted to chase away the fog's curtain and make it easier to see are extinguished. Often in the poorer parts of the town, these things go out, and it takes a while for the guards to come back over and light them back up. This is a very, let's say, neglected part of the city. And we open with Tim Burns.
Tim Burns, are we at our base or, like, in the open, is the question.
You are standing, you can choose how you're approaching this place, but you are not currently in your base. You are currently outside of the warehouse.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, you're outside of the warehouse. Tell me how far away you want to be, and you can be that far away.
I don't know. I said never mind because I thought we were starting in the base.
I understand. No, we'll get back to the base.
I would like to be not too close on account of I still don't exactly trust this tip that we've received.
You were given no impressions that this was guaranteed to be safe and super, like, you're likely to meet resistance, but your informant, I haven't given them a name yet because I'm going to let you name them. But this informant has an ear to the ground of the city. They have lots of friends. They're a child with a, oh, you know what? No, they have a name. It's this kid who runs a street food vendor. It's a street food vendor that peddles on one of the squares near where your speakeasy is. And
What's he peddling?
he peddles penny pies, eel jellies, pig's trotters, and a weird kind of split pea and ham soup called curtain particular.
As if this wasn't already England enough.
Yeah.
That all sounds awful. Okay.
It's all delicious food.
What's wrong with a
Local
penny
special.
pie or a split pea soup?
Now, penny pie, I'm sure that's good. If it's anything like a Cornish pasty. Oh,
Penny pie. Well, I've got to warn you, it's got the stuff. The pig's trotters are in the penny pies too.
Nothing wrong
Ah.
with that, my lad. Sounds innovative to me.
Anyway,
not as
he's.
bad.
Why is there
Uh,
copper in the penny pie?
Penny.
but to reassure you about the relative reliability of this information, your character would know that they're a member of the Scuttlers, which is basically a street gang, all of children and stuff that look around the city and they hear things that the adults don't care about, and the people who are wise enough to get in good with the Scuttlers, they'll receive tips from time to time. So you know that this is fairly reliable. They weren't lying. They weren't giving you any hog swallop about this being totally safe, but they said that the authorities, the lamplighters, the walking suits of animated armor that kind of act as the crown's muscle on the streets, they shouldn't be anywhere near here. So it's just you and whatever defenses this gang put up in the warehouse to defend their smuggling operation.
And which gang exactly?
That they weren't sure about.
Right.
Hey, they don't give you false information, at least. It's not
I trust
always.
that well enough, but that doesn't mean that they don't know if it's false or not.
They thought it was
Just
genuine.
being cautious.
Your caution has served you well in the time so far. You don't see any obvious watch. You don't see people standing in a window peering out. You don't see anybody standing at any of the exits or entrances to the facility. For all on the outside, it looks like it's abandoned.
Well, start this off. Paleo, just to double check, he would like to use his low light living when you are in an area of low light or heavy shadow. You have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area. So I would like. Would that work for this scenario?
Yeah, absolutely. You count as being in low light for this. In fact, you're frequently in low light.
Let me see here. Perceive? Alright. Click and
Would you like
roll.
to make an action roll?
I would.
The spotlight is
And
yours.
I shall roll that with advantage. Huzzah!
Looks like a 15 with fear. Thank you.
Well,
I'll take that. With your instinct roll, you're certain that there's no one watching, hidden from above. One of the doors is suspiciously slightly ajar, a sure sign that someone has entered recently.
Paleo will give. Let me try to remember names. We'll give Dr. Bizarre sort of a tug on his waistcoat and kind of point over to where the door is, slightly askewed.
Good spotting, little fella. Well, whoop, where'd everything go? Oh, there we go.
Here you are.
Well,
You can see that this door here,
it's at the very least a guaranteed open point of entry. Let's see.
someone's got to go first. You could always just stand outside and stare at the warehouse until the sun comes out and the lamplighters make their way over. Maybe report this illicit activity to the authorities, turn yourself in for your own crimes.
considering Weber's position,
which among us is the sneakiest?
he's gonna attempt to push Paleo ahead.
Yeah, Weber, I believe as someone who doesn't really like to be out in the open very often, you're tucked back in an alleyway in the shade.
Yeah, but I like quickly like skitter up to like behind him and then just like start trying to shove him forward and like
Skitter up.
Paleo just kind of glances on back at you, like, what? Not speaking, but he's just like looking at you, like, what are you doing? What?
Get in there.
In there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hang on a second now. Let's see. And he'll crouch down and offer Paleo his pinky. Just to make sure nothing bad happens to you.
Paleo grabs onto the pinky and gives it a tug.
And he'll do telepathy on you.
Oh.
Now I'll know what you know, and if anything bad happens, then we'll all come running for sure.
Nod.
Should someone at least go with him?
I'll tag along.
As long as you're quiet.
Okay.
Since I was ordered that I was going to be the one that had to go with him.
Well, seeing as that your forte is explosions, I'm not sure if that makes for an excellent stealth approach.
Well, ready when you are.
Hey, I might be good at explosions, but I'm more than just explosions.
Well, if we need a diversion or a loud exit, we know who to call.
Besides, my explosions are colorful, and they're a display for everybody to see.
Which is why they don't exactly scream stealth.
Yeah. I'll say, Kalahand, the car. You've got a car. It's a couple blocks down. The engines run a lot quieter inside the city. Because they don't have to run on traditional gasoline. There's a lot of technology in the city that is powered by... People have found a way to co-opt the...
Ambient fog magic?
The ambient magic in the mist. And it's kind of like steam engines.
Smog engines.
Smog engines, basically. So you can keep it idling.
I have heard Avalon's been trying to experiment with Rheingold, whatever that is.
Whatever that is, it would be probably a far bit more advanced than whatever you have here. So, you approach the door, do you?
Paleo, knowing that his crew needs to be sneaky, he will attempt to stealth up to the door with advantage, please, since he is in the shadows.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for it. I believe that is a something roll?
That is a...
It is a something roll.
Yeah, it's the one that begins with F.
Finesse.
Finesse.
Make a finesse roll with advantage.
And let me double
Actually,
check.
I'm going to go ahead and make this a group check.
All right.
So, I have a DC in mind. Each of you is going to make an instinct roll. Each of you that succeeds will gain an additional advantage die to Paleo. And each of you that fails will give a disadvantage die to Paleo. When the other four have rolled, we will come to Storm.
Can I also apply my... I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, Yeah, you can absolutely spend a hope and apply that experience. You're just a little guy. You're very stealthy.
We just start with 2 hopes, right?
Yes, you do.
Besides me.
Besides you.
And me. I start with 3.
And don't worry, you're not rolling with fear and hope here. I just
Which
need to
first
see.
one?
Which one are we rolling with?
You're rolling finesse.
Or wait, I thought you said instinct.
Oh, he
Did I
said
say-
finesse.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
rather
finesse.
do finesse.
Oh.
Oh,
Hold on.
Just change the modifier. What is your finesse
So-
modifier?
+1.
Okay, an 8.
So because I rolled a 1 on a hope, that means I get to re-roll it with my internal compass.
Very nice.
Re-roll hope, please. Oh, that looks much better.
That is very nice. So you rolled a 20 with hope, and you additionally gained 3 advantage and 1 disadvantage. So I'm going to roll 3d6.
Oh no, it's with 4 hope, apparently.
Okay. On a breathtaking 29 with hope success, you step right up. You creep right on up to this doorway. And you're even able to escort the rest to safely hide behind you, pointing there, that wall, there, that corner, there, behind that box. Each person is perfectly hidden as you approach the entryway of this warehouse. As you
Only
step
3
up,
I thought only 3 of us were entering, but okay.
May I flavor this in a paleo manner?
you absolutely can. How does Paleo help?
He doesn't exactly crouch. Crouching is very uncomfortable for his little knees. So he grabs like a barrel, hides himself, and just kind of like scoots himself along the ground.
Nice.
So he's snaking on. Is he like slithering like a snake? Almost.
No, you just see the little, it kind of like a solid snake. You just see the barrel kind of like pop up his little feet underneath as he kind of waddles over. I like it in here. It's private.
There we go. As you step up to the door, with your previous perception and your incredible stealth, you notice something. I'm going to spend a fear. There's a trip line at the door. Attached to an alarm bell that was meant to ring. I'm going to say because you rolled so spectacularly, you automatically succeeded at your reaction roll. Mark 1 stress. Just the fact that you almost tripped it did stress you out. But no other ill effects happened.
That is pretty
How-
stressful.
How do you... which one of you takes out the bell? And how do you do it? How do you deal with this mechanism successfully?
Can I try to tinker it with finesse?
Yeah, you don't have to roll or anything. You've already succeeded. I'm asking for the flavor from you guys because you just succeeded together.
Okay. Weber will quickly like scoot up next to him and then just like use his like pincer like arms to just like carefully undo the wire.
Yep. the wire goes slack. The bell drops a few inches precipitously. But Paleo, you catch the bell, and it doesn't make so much as a sound. You can pocket it if you'd like.
What is this?
Sick.
Free bell.
I just see something like on top right-hand side that says detection.
Don't worry about that. That's just a countdown.
Oops.
Are we going up
Grand
or
Theft
down?
Auto stars.
Don't sweat it. So, how would you like to go in? You can now safely enter. Step into this first room here.
Well, somebody
Go
do it.
on. Go on. Want me to pick you up and move you yourself? Move you myself? I can do it for you.
Well,
They're very skittish. It is quite dark in here.
It sure is.
No.
That suits you just fine. Because of your... Who has the highest instinct in the party here?
I have a plus
Not
one.
I have a +2.
+2.
Yes, let's do that.
+2 on Paleo. All right. Timber,
I also have a plus. Yeah.
are you following... You're following the furthest behind, yes?
Yes.
Do you at least step inside the front door now that they've disabled the first trap?
Sure.
Your ears, which one would mistakenly assume would have hearing damage for a person that deals with explosives all day, but you're a professional. You know to plug something wool in your ears right before you set something off that's near you. You've taken good care of your very sharp senses. And you hear rustling and shuffling and moving inside the next room before anyone else does.
Wait. Somebody seems to be inside the room. I can hear a movement. Sounds mechanical.
Move it. Put that box over there. We have to pick it up and go. Where are they?
One of them sounds mechanical.
A big group.
Could I go over to this door and kind of peek through, like, a crack or something?
Sure. It is closed right now. There we go. Sorry.
Guess I would have to roll finesse to kind of open it quietly.
You would. You would need to roll finesse to open it quietly.
Okay. Anybody want to give me something, or...
Anyone could spend a hope to describe how they give you advantage. Otherwise, you're on your own, my friend.
Turn also see what I have. Give me a second. I have something as well.
Does this room lead straight down to that winch and boat?
This one, yeah, you can see here that this is a loading area. This would be,
Where-
in theory, an area where they load goods in and move them into the storage here. You're getting a general sense of the location of this place.
I'm trying to remember where the
Layout.
area we put our expertises are.
The expertise on your character sheet? Well, let me bring it up and I'll tell you. So they're on the left-hand side under your equipment and loadout.
You mean the experience.
Yeah, your experiences are pyrotechnics and behind the scenes.
Trying to find that. Where did you say it was?
So do you see on the left-hand side, you have your character art, your hit points and stress, and then as you go down that column, the very bottom thing is your experiences.
Just read this real quick. Oh, shit. Okay, apparently it didn't write anything for behind the scene.
Well, behind the scenes makes sense. This is exactly like trying to act backstage in a performance as a techie and not be seen.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just spend a hope to add that experience to this roll. Did anyone choose to help you?
Not as far as I know. Unless
Okay.
somebody wants to.
Well,
Got
think
no
you've gone
hope to
50
spare.
they're conserving their hope. Don't worry, you've got this.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, you could only hear 2 people in the other room. It won't be that bad if they spot you.
Experience behind the scene. Yes, spend a hope.
And their backup hasn't shown up yet.
And besides, even if they do spot you, you've got the fireworks, buddy. You know how to go out. On a roll, on a success with fear, you do succeed in opening the door quietly. Getting a good look in this room, you spot exactly 2 figures. A man in robes, standing awkwardly, looks about 8 feet tall or so, with a red reptilian tail sliding out the bottom of his robe. And, of course, in order to move heavy freight around, this gang brought on a voidling. This is about a 10. This is like a 10-foot tall. Think of a warforged. They're not exactly like a warforged, but they're close. It's part robot, part plant fiber muscles. This hybrid, organic, metallic kind of being.
Question
And it's
about
holding
the-
this. It's holding this enormous, huge, large-sized 10-foot by 10-foot crate.
Question about the reptilian person.
Yeah.
So I have arcane sense, which allows me to sense the presence of magical people or object within close range to me. Do I sense anything magical about him?
Let's check your close range. I'm gonna open your.
I hovered over him. He's in close.
So the far one. So the voidling with the crate is outside of your sense,
Yeah,
but
I know that.
you bring the robed figure into your magical sense range, and your pyrotechnician's instincts take over, and you feel the familiar sense of magic. Someone that can wield the arcane or a magical object is in the possession of that person there.
He will look towards the others, and he will hold out 2 fingers. Hold out 1 finger, and he is going to just.
But unfortunately, just as you go, I'm going to interrupt your spotlight, because just as you go to tell your friends, you did roll with fear. So while you succeeded in not making those 2 aware of your presence, you failed to notice a trap on the door.
Oh boy.
Same rules here. In this case, there was an enchantment put on the doorknob, the latch that you pulled to open it. It doesn't trigger when you touch it. It triggers when you let go of it. So as you lifted your hand up to signal to the others quietly,
I
A
only-
paralysis spell
Oh,
attempts to wash over you.
what do I roll?
So, make a reaction roll. Mark a stress and make a reaction roll.
Stress. Okay. Where is a reaction roll?
It's a very good question. I know it's 2d12, but I don't know. You could always just roll 2d12 because these aren't rolled with fear or hope, so you don't need to use the in-game system. If you would just roll a flat 2d12.
Oh no.
The spell ensnares you. Thankfully, these kind of disposable security spells are very weak. A scroll, a little scroll hidden in the, like taped to the latch, burns itself up and triggers, right? And you feel like a power word stun kind of spell wash over you. I need you to choose to either mark 1 hit point or grant me 3 fear.
I will take a hit point.
Okay.
I'll take 1 for the team.
You feel your muscles contract and you feel a cramp, a Charlie horse in your back, in both your calves, in your biceps, in your forearms. Every part of you seizes up at once, and your muscles feel like they're tearing themselves off of your bones. But then, just as quickly as it landed, 6 seconds later, it passes. You've collapsed on the floor. You're hurting, you're sweating, but you're no worse for the wear otherwise.
Oh, that was not fun. That was not fun.
You
I
alright
think it-
there, buddy?
Yeah, they're up on the door. I got the jacket. 2 people in there. One of them's a voidling. The other seems to be a lizard folk of some kind. I can sense some form of magic to them.
Well, 2 ain't bad to start, but no saying it's gonna stay 2 for long. Was
So
the
you want
tip
me to
just
just-
generally on the warehouse or something specific?
The ship, the tip was that there was a shipment of goods that seemed mundane and normal coming in, but it was a ruse. They were smuggling something a little more valuable in with the normal things. So you need to get in there, look through the shipment that's just been unloaded, and find the secret. You've heard it's going to be some kind of jewelry.
Question as I was looking in there. Did there seem to be, like, any form of, like, rags or something like that?
Rags, you ask?
Yeah.
There can be rags. Why do you think there would be rags in a warehouse? In
Well,
a
you said this
storage
is,
house.
like, you said this is like a shipment area, correct?
Yeah.
I imagine some of the stuff they would need to maybe like polish, so there might be like some oily rags or something like that nearby kind of area.
Yeah, sure. I'd say there's like a little burlap sack full of dirty rags over here in the corner near a storage unit. There's also
Okay.
like there's actually there's like one laying here on a shelf.
Okay, so Tim is going to see that and just be like, okay, I have an idea. I have an idea of how to distract them really quick.
And
As
how's that exactly?
there's some oily rags over there, I'm thinking of maybe using a bit of magic to make it look like it catches fire. Not that it is, but it looks like.
That sounds pretty distracting, sure, but what's the plan after they're distracted exactly?
I don't know,
Jump
you
'em?
guys could... Probably.
Oh,
Just
alright.
patient, you big lug.
Yeah,
Just
so
get
he
to it
is...
while their backs are turned.
He is going to use a minor illusion on a rag, so I have to make a spellcast roll.
Voidlings are always so single-minded. Move things around is all you want to do. Can't you just stand still?
And I'm going to use pyrotechnics if that is allowed, since I'm technically using something with pyro. I'm using a visual effect with involving fire. Is that okay, Gypsy?
Okay, so you want to use pyrotechnics?
Yes.
Yeah, Flynn. And what ability are you using here?
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Make a spellcast roll. On a success, you create a minor visual illusion no longer larger than yourself within close range. The illusion is convincing to anyone at close range or further. Okay. They've wandered further into the room. So let's take a good look at if
I
they would
imagine,
be...
He would, but I don't know if the
Right,
Voidling would.
So he won't be able to tell because anyone within close range or further is fooled, and very close is right here. So the border basically is 15 feet. Anyone more 20 feet or more away from the point of the illusion will be fooled. So the only question is, where do you want to put the 15-foot radius little illusion there?
Well, okay. I assumed that, like, over here would have meant that he would notice.
He will notice it, but it will fool him. When people get close to the illusion, it stops fooling them.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
that 15-foot border is the moment that he'll realize that a rag isn't spontaneously on fire.
What's kind of over here-ish?
Looks like some crates. There's a rope and a pulley for hauling crates up to a second floor.
Okay.
There's
So,
a
yeah,
catwalk above this, kind of.
I'm going to kind of, like, make the fire appear around here. So that's a little bit farther from them.
Okay. All right, make your spellcast roll.
Pyrotechnics. Am I spending hope for the pyrotechnics, or?
No, I won't make you spend a hope for this. I'll just say that.
Okay. Here we go. Ha! God damn it, it's Zulthair again.
I love you guys. You're not like my other group, always rolling with hope and giving me nothing to play with.
Wait, that was us.
Hold on a minute.
Wait a second.
I remember. I forgot about our test fight, but yes, that went very similarly to the only other session I've ever run. You weaselly little. So you succeed with fear. So you create an illusion of fire. The rag is on fire, appears to be on fire thanks to your amazing illusion. Unfortunately, the boxes also appear to be fire. Seem to be on fire. The floor seems to be on fire. Basically, everything in a 5-foot radius appears to be on fire. It's the classic blunder. You always do this, Tim. You're too much of a showman.
Doctor, he did it again.
You love fireworks too much. And whenever you create an illusion of fire, sometimes you go a little overboard. A little fire on a little rag becomes a large... A large pyrotechnical disaster appears to have happened right here. Very quickly, the Voidling and the man in the robe rush over. What in blue blazes?
Wait, where are
As he says that, it's actually blue fire.
They're over here. They're transfixed. Oh gosh, this is going to ruin everything. He rushes over this way,
they? Scoot over.
and you have a moment.
Yeah, I will.
He's about to step towards the fire, motioning, and you notice something. I'd like all of you to make a reaction roll right now. So roll 2d12.
Reaction roll. Is there a button on here?
No.
I don't think there is. I haven't looked through the character sheets to find it yet. So at the very least, just roll 2d12.
Ooh.
If you have instinct, you may add it to this number.
Wait.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
Storm.
So mine will be
Storm.
18.
Storm.
What? What?
It's 2d12, not 2d10.
Well,
oh, whoops.
he succeeded. So don't sweat it.
Wait, I did mine wrong.
I did mine
No
wrong
one can roll
too.
2d12 correctly. I believe
Got
in you
it now.
guys. I know some of you know how to roll 2d12. You
I
played.
did.
That's a 22.
22 from me as well. Or 24.
12 for me.
technically.
Way better than a single D12 4.
And Kat, would you like to? Oh, you added a 9. Okay, excellent. You all see that. Hold on. Where is Weber's other d12?
Oh, do I just add a D12 then?
Yeah, you rolled 1d12 like everyone else.
Hey!
Except
have to
Tim
know, I
Burns.
rolled 2d10.
So,
Oh, that's right.
everyone except for Weber. You notice something as you're peering into this open window, watching the panic in the other room. This figure in the robes is moving very erratically. As he scrambles across the floor in his haste,
Scribbles.
as he scrumbles, it appears as though his upper half doesn't turn with his lower half as
Oh
they run
my
over this
God.
way.
Are these 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
Well, there are at least 2.
And no sooner do you notice this, I will give each of you a chance. Who would like to be the one to react? Because
I
he
bust through the
steps
door.
in to the flames and immediately recognizes that this is an illusion.
I bust through the door and throw a thing of smoke in his face.
I didn't mean
Or
to
at
do
least
that.
one of their faces.
You're going to throw smoke. So you step into this room and you're going to...
Yeah, I blow my sleeping smoke into the face part of this
Uh-huh.
mystery
You throw it into the face of this
amalgamation.
fella. All right, how does that work?
I think I did a spellcasting roll. No, I did not. I clicked the button. What do I just check? Okay. I guess I do it like that. Aha, hope at last.
Ooh.
Hope at last. A successful roll on a 20 with hope.
Night, little fella.
Night, night, little fella, indeed. One of the spells in the Book of Iliad. one of the wonderful concoctions that you create in your downtime. A slumber vapor. You unstopper a bottle and you...
Yep. Like purpley smoke.
Yep. What's with you and blowing smoke in people's faces?
It's an
With your
efficient delivery
Avalon
method.
characters. Your Avalon characters all seem to like...
Listen, some
colored
of these
smoke.
are in syringes, just not this one.
What?
That's
I
a
also
phrase.
What? I also have colored smoke. Mine's just colored with the fire.
Anyway, does it work or not?
It does. So you run in and you the figure turns around as the sleep takes hold, looks at you, and says, "Hey." And just like that, as you suspected, a figure standing on top of a figure drops to the ground.
Can I sort of like catch it by the front and slowly lower it to the ground?
I'm afraid not, because he falls backwards. He was turning and he falls backwards into this space. And
I
the
make a
one,
snatch for him, but it don't work.
yeah, you reach for him to try to grab him. The one below, arms point out from this man's where this man's stomach would have been. A robe gives way to reveal an interesting figure. One moment, because I'm forgetting the name now.
It's
Where-
Gary Coleman.
It is not Gary Coleman.
Ah, damn.
It's not an Anuban. What is the race of small furry people? With
Oh, the
dark-
Umbrans.
Yeah, and you see an Umbran, which is kind of like a small-sized, dark-furred... Huh?
Think Midna from Twilight Princess, except
Yeah,
floofy.
with little bioluminescent tips of their hairs and things. And they point at you and they say, "That's one of them! That's one of them!" And just like that, the Voidling tosses the crate here.
Ah, nuts.
It lands with a thud, with an enormous thud. Opens the four panels, give way. It unfolds almost like it was designed to unfold. And an ambush set for your gang now begins.
Uh-oh.
One moment.
We took out one of the threats. Now we just have 3 more to deal with.
Yeah. So 1 second. Oh, that's not there.
So were there more hiding inside?
There sure were. So 1 moment.
I'm trying to
Hold on.
remember. How do you regain hope again?
You
You
roll
have to
with
roll
hope.
with hope.
You're welcome.
So anytime someone rolls with hope, that person gains a hope.
Okay.
Thank me.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
fuck.
Inside that crate
Oh my god!
was a giant
Oh my goodness.
horde of zombies.
What?
Yeah, in that 10-foot crate was packed a swarm of zombies.
Did he just smush a bunch of corpses into a cube?
He smushed a bunch of corpses into a cube, which now spill out haphazardly on the ground.
Oh, that's worse than anything we could have done. That's disgusting.
I've
That's
heard of.
just plain disrespectful to the dead.
Please don't give Tom ideas.
Find me a barrel, quick!
All right, sorry, I can't grab everyone here. So this guy is currently.
Oh, neat. I decided to toggle on combat distances, and it actually highlights enemies who are certain distances away.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty nifty.
So how many things can I do in a turn?
Once per spotlight. But because you rolled with hope, play remains with the players.
Huzzah.
So choose someone to do something.
Why is this one small? Hold on. Why is this one?
Listen, man, he's got a glandular disorder, all right? God.
That group for some reason has dwarfism.
No, it's just undead of a smaller race.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all gnome undeads.
So what you thought was a voidling now tosses off blocks of its fake voidling disguise, and it's this 10-foot tall, like half giant Frankenstein looking monster. This is also an undead. You unfortunately took out one of the only people that could explain why they're here to kill you, why they're trying to kill you. But the Umbran points up at you and says, "Where's your friend? He in there in the other room?"
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just me here, and this seems like a bit of an extreme escalation. I say, putting my hands up.
Oh, sure. Get 'em! Boss! They're coming!
Hey, come on now, I'm a good liar.
All right, go ahead and roll to deceive them.
Here we go. Which one is that? Presence with this if I spend a hope. And where do you make it an expert? That one.
Expertise?
Yes. Is that
We're gonna
how?
convince the shit out of this guy.
Yeah, probably don't need that extra one. Well, it couldn't hurt. Well, I still want other things. Alright. Aha! Could have been better.
Francis here had a gun and a dagger, and the gun was pointing at your head, and he's like, "Really? It's just you? You didn't
Yeah.
even have... You're
I
telling
mean-
me
No, you go ahead.
we went to all this trouble to get goddamn Paleo?"
Well, I was supposed to be, sort of poking around and seeing how things went, and the door was open, so I figured I'd just come in.
What'd you do to Philippa? You fucking poisoned her. You what, mate?
What? No, she's just asleep. She'll be fine.
I'm
in a
gonna
few
get
minutes.
you. I'm
Oh.
gonna get you good for this.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
But play remains with the players. I'm going to choose
Quick,
to
he's
spotlight.
distracted.
Yeah, he's very distracted. Kalahand, you hear quite the ruckus arising in the other room. What would you like to do?
I poke my head as little as I can.
Uh-huh. You see like a dozen shambling zombies, a sleeping kobold sorcerer on the ground, an Umbran pointing a gun at Dr. Bizarre, and some giant monstrosity in the back, fumbling with a costume.
I got my hands up.
I turn to the others and I'm making a face of distress. Not good.
Mhm.
You also see Old Inferno currently around. One of the
Who's in a costume?
The Voidland. The what you thought was a giant automaton was actually a Frankenstein monster.
Where
You also-
is?
So there's just one Frankenstein and a bunch of zombies?
You also
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
okay.
just a bunch of a bunch of little zombies. They don't look very tough or durable. There's an unconscious person. There's a person here pointing a gun at you, and yes, there is one large monstrosity. And
Maybe add,
you
like, a
heard
status-
the Umbran call for a boss.
I missed the
Also, maybe
Frankenstein.
add a status to this guy so we know that he's unconscious.
Yeah, sure.
Snooze.
Assign
Damn,
status
damn.
effect. Hidden, restrained, defeated, dead, unconscious. Boom.
Apparently, Dragon is for some reason raising his hand.
Yeah, it is currently. Oh, it added all of you to the initiative twice.
Oof. Oh,
I didn't know
by the way,
that was
Dragon,
behavior.
since you weren't here last time,
Here.
basically instead of doing like the exclamation mark, you can go to combating.
Oh, that's right.
encounter
Dragon
and
wasn't
press
here for the
hand
test.
icon.
Oh, this will be tutorial for Dragon. All right, Dragon. So, go over to the combat
Oh.
encounters tab on the right. There's a hand next to your
Request
character.
the
Click it.
spotlight. That is cool.
Click it to request the spotlight, and then it will cue you guys in the order that you have last. I'm going to
You
give
can
you the
also-
spotlight.
You can also right-click the combat encounter and bring it out as a drop-down menu.
So,
Or, I think I requested it and then it like took it away.
it requested it, but it took it. You stopped requesting because I granted it to you.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
you currently have the spotlight, sir. That means you can make any kind of move that you want to make. Your move ends when I ask you to make a duality roll.
All
So
right.
what kind of action roll would you like to make?
Well, I'm gonna look at Tim and be like, "It's time for a distraction. We need like, not like big explosion. We need firecrackers and a lot of them, like the Chinese ones, the ones that you like, that are like on a rope. Please tell me you have those.
I'm sorry, what's Chinese?
You know what I mean."
As you carry out your conversation, that presents a golden opportunity for me. So with the hesitation to make too much of a move, I'm going to have one of the enemy units move, crashing out of half broken windows. Some of these zombies pile out of the room following their master's pre-programmed commands. They can move up to far range, I believe. So let me just click.
No, I obviously get what
can
you
make it
mean, Dragon.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Those
Gambas.
those guys scramble to cut off your mode of escape.
Hello.
So the spotlight is now still with Dragon.
All right.
If he would like to do something a little more substantial.
Yeah, I need Tim to like light up a bunch of fireworks, and we're going to bluff that the police are here and they have this place surrounded. That they're currently firing upon the building.
Let me check something with minor illusion really quick. Illusion has no large.
Oh my god, do it. I have such a plan.
This illusion is. It does not say that it's only like a sensory thing, or that. It does not say that. Oh no, wait, it is a visual illusion. Never mind. It does say visual illusion.
Yeah, for instance, these guys don't feel any heat from the fire.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, all we need is like some like blue and red lights, and then you have to like make some kind of fireworks noise. Like you're an explosives guy. You gotta have like some kind of thing you can BS right now.
I'm looking at my abilities as a thing. Let me see. Elementalist, you can shape this element into a harmless effect. This could work. Spend a hope to describe how you have control over this element that helps in action you're about to make and gain a +2 to the roll or a +3 to the damage roll. I think that would work.
Let's fucking do it.
Flynn, would that work?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you are using your elementalist ability.
Yes.
You're shaping, of course, fire, which in this case is pyrotechnics, into a harmless effect.
Yep.
So you will
Basically,
be able to
just-
make some kind of roll with a +2 bonus to it.
Yep. But because it's also using pyrotechnics itself, do I get another +2?
If you spend a hope.
Okay.
I will give you a hope if just to make this
Okay.
possible.
So yeah, let me just do that. Bonus to damage.
Sure.
I
So
am
what
giving
we're
you a hope, so I'm down to 1.
Okay.
so you can't give him a hope, but what you
Oh,
do
never
is you
mind.
spend a hope to grant him advantage,
Gotcha.
which is a d6 die added to his roll.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, bonus to roll.
I know
Okay,
I-
so
I know
I'm
I
guessing
just went, but
presence
if this-
roll or something? Or is this like just a normal 2d12 roll?
Okay, so this will be. I'm going to say you're trying to trick them with fireworks, right?
Yes.
And flashing
Um,
lights.
Yeah, let me look at your character real quick. Let's do. I would say that's finesse. You're
Okay.
handling. I'm going to say it's finesse because you're making a finesse roll. You're handling pyrotechnics. You're handling fireworks.
Could I argue insight since it's a sensory effect? Insight does say sense.
You're not the one perceiving. They are the ones perceiving. You're not perceiving, sensing, or navigating. You're creating a thing that they are.
We are
I would be more
bullshitting.
likely to allow knowledge, presence, or finesse. And between those three, I think finesse makes the most sense for you.
Yeah. So let's see. That's +2 bonus to roll.
So you have a +2 from pyrotechnics if you're spending a hope. You have a +1 from your finesse, and you have a +1d6 from. And how do you help him with his fireworks, with his bottle rockets?
Because I gave him the idea.
Fair enough.
With his beautiful, he forms a plan in your head, and you know exactly what to do.
Oh my fucking god.
Come on, fellas.
This is gonna be fantastic.
Well, it's a 29, but it's with fear.
So
I mean,
So you fire them off out into the street. I am going to say that triggers alarm. So a detection countdown began at the beginning of the scene, and a new one will now trigger. You have 2d4 moves before real law enforcement agents notice the bright lights firing off in this corner of the warehouse and come to investigate.
What?
Oh wait, those were my insert fantasy Chinese name here. Strings. Those were my
Oh.
Atlan candles.
Whoa.
Allow me to set that for.
No, you know what? He didn't use like the fucking Chinese firecracker. He instead ended up using like the bamboo shoot firecracker or firework.
All right. If you would like to, so he made that roll. So because you rolled with fear, play comes to me.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like next time y'all shouldn't have me be rolling shit until the end of the
This
round.
door bursts open. I'm going to spend a fear to cause the end the unconscious condition on Philippa. She wakes up and stands up. And out of this door walks a tall Anuban man. This is kind of an Egyptian dog themed person. If I'm remembering correctly from your playable races, Storm.
Yeah.
He's clad in kind of an all black suit with a red tie with a scythe in his hand. This is one of the local bosses of the 6 foot under gang. 6 foot and under gang. The 6 foot under gang, which are a necromancy gang, and not because they get corpses from 6 feet under, not because they're short.
Yeah, but
As they continuously like to reiterate,
I mean, they were sort of asking for it.
they're the 6 foot under gang. So
I mean, to be fair, being 6 foot isn't short,
But he looks at you, Dr. Bizarre, and he says, well. It appears as though you haven't come quite alone, as you implied.
I could have sworn I shook him before I got here.
You want me to honestly believe you brought lamplighters? You brought lamplighters here?
Well, I thought that I hopefully brought them in the wrong direction, and then, well, I guess they sort of caught wise to my...
Competent. Deal with this, he says, and he's going to move a far distance. Hopping out a window. Luckily, you've convinced him. He wants to stick these people to get you, but he's not willing to risk getting himself arrested. Not after he just broke out. So he does hop a window and hide out in the back. You have your tomfoolery has successfully tricked Archibald, the necromancer, not a lich, just a necromancer, into getting out.
Hell yeah!
But you still need to deal with his zombies and these two, one of which groggily is getting up. And then I'm going to spend a fear.
Well, you have to spend a fear to wake him up, right?
Yeah, I spent a fear to wake Philippa up. I spent my spotlight moving Archibald away. And now I'm going to spend another fear. I'm going to highlight Francis.
I am telepathically saying to Paleo, good job, that was real smart. Well done.
Thank you.
And he takes out his daggers and he's going to swing wildly at you. And because this is an ambush, no, I'm not going to spend fear. He has advantage because you're a little distracted by all of the zombies coming at you from another direction. Oh, what? Oh, I accidentally... I see how it works. Sorry. Hold on. I have to target you. Well, I rolled something.
Yeah, I saw 2d20 roll across.
Yeah, they should have been 2d20. Well, this time I targeted you. Aha! Okay, this time it worked. So,
Oh,
I'll
boy.
be kind and use the previous one rather. Or no, I won't. Never mind. 17. Hey, does a 17 hit your evasion?
Well, it's an 11, so I guess.
All right. Thankfully, it is just 8 damage. Where does 8 fall in your damage thresholds?
Minor 6, major 12, severe.
So I'm doing major damage to you. So you need to mark 2 hit points or spend an armor to mark 1 hit point.
Did 0 out of 3 mean I have 3 of those?
Yeah, that means you have 3 to mark.
I'll go with that. Mind the waistcoat.
So yeah, they slice your waistcoat, a chain connecting a pocket watch to your vest is severed, and there's
That was an heirloom.
a small slice along your upper abdomen, a horizontal one, as he lashes out as quickly as he can. And Francis says, "Well, if we can't get Paleo, we'll at least get... What are the lights out there?"
You didn't know there's those until now?
Yeah. And then let me see here. Defend territory.
What do you fellas want with Paleo anyway?
He got me and Archibald wrapped up in jail after a botched job. We've had it out for him ever since he landed us in the slammer. And now his time might be finally about to come. We're gonna take you hostage. We're gonna lure him here. Again, what are those lights outside?
That's the coppers. They followed me here. I thought I lost them earlier, but I guess not.
I'm going to spend one more fear. And I'm going to highlight a zombie horde which bursts through this door.
Oh, that ruined everything.
They're moving fast, and they're going to attack you, Ever.
Oh
These are mine, zombie,
no!
but they're coming. Target you. Roll a claw attack. Which misses horribly. Look at that. 2 to hit you. Frankly pathetic. The zombies bumble, tripping over themselves, tripping over there's still a line. The cord that you cut is still there, and they all trip and stumble and fall on each other like absolute nincompoops. And they're piled there on the floor. Action moves back to the players. Weber, how would you like to respond to this?
Well, that changes what I was gonna do, but I'll still say to Paleo, head down this way. I point down to the south. I have an idea.
Okay.
And then, meanwhile, I guess I'm just gonna have to fight these guys, because they're still in front of me. Where's the combat thingy? Oh, wait. Sorry, I have to get get used to this.
There we go.
No, how do I attack with this or roll with this?
So what you want to do is you want to choose your target.
Oh, I have to select them first.
Yeah, click on an enemy.
Okay.
And there'll be a little, when you right click on them, do you see all these little things that appear?
I don't see something appearing. I just see a box. Like a red box.
Is that when you left click or right click?
Right click.
Okay. Well,
Left. Okay.
then you want to pull open your character sheet, and you can click on the little. If you're just making a basic attack, you can click on the little picture
Okay.
that's
there
next
we
to
go.
the name of the weapon.
Ooh, with hope.
Yeah.
11 with hope, which gains you a hope. Let's see what their evasion is. So you hit, you connect, and you hit strike with hope. So as they tumble and fall, they line themselves up perfectly for you to take your daggers and slice them, pierce them right into their soft skulls and scramble their brains, which kills a couple of them. Go ahead and roll for damage. You click roll damage on your attack in the chat.
Got it. Woo!
God damn, Bobby.
9. Very good. That's major damage. They still look like they're in good fighting form, but you're thinning the pack there. All right, because of a success with hope, play remains with the players, and that means I'm going to pass things over to Storm. Paleo, what do? You see Weber hacking away at zombies that are pouring in from this room, but they didn't spot you.
Well, he told Paleo to go over here. What is the maximum move distance?
So you can move as part of any other action close. If instead you would like to move within far distance, you need to make an agility roll in order to avoid any complications while sprinting, and that will consume your move. That would be your move.
Well, he'll start to do as Weber told him to do, and as he moves over there, he is. Where's my thing? There it is. There we go. Do I want to spend some hope to do this? You know what? We'll play it risky. We will beast form evolution. And
snap.
He is going to turn into. Oh, it already did that thing. That
beast form.
And then continue. And I am going to do a pack predator. As Paleo, as he throws off his barrel and begins to shuffle his way on over here, as you see him turn into a velociraptor.
Hell yeah. And I couldn't update to the new version with the fancier way to do things yet, because not because it would break Daggerheart, but because it would break our Pathfinder campaign.
Oh, gotcha.
Their stuff isn't updated to version 14, Foundry 14 yet. So you will have to go into effects and trigger the thing.
Go into effects.
And turn whichever stat boost you want.
Let's do effects. Let's do.
Looks like they use strength for their attacks.
Yeah. We'll make this a very agile velociraptor. Boop.
Hell yeah. He's agile as the fuck, dude. Okay, so
right.
you've transformed, but that did not consume your turn yet. If there's something you'd like to do with your action, your move, you can.
Well, I get advantage on sprint as a velociraptor, so can I continue to move a little further?
Yeah, and then make a agility roll.
All right, we'll get on over to the pier. I will click on Paleo. Click agility, and then I get advantage on this for sprinting. Roll, buddy. 16 with hope.
That's a success. So with hope, you gain a hope and you sprint over here safely, and no ill. Basically, I could have had something bad happen to you, like someone attacks you or something.
Gotcha.
But because you succeeded, you make it over there safely without any complications. And play remains with the players. So the question is, who wants to go next? I don't have anyone raising their hand, so
I'll go ahead and start some swinging as well. We got to deal with this horde, so.
I was about to say, Dragon, I think you are the one in need of the spotlight right now. So help your pal out.
Yes, indeed.
Wait, can I click other people's hands to raise them? Oh, nope.
Do not touch hands.
We can't do that until we're married.
That's right.
Baka.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. Broadsword attack 12 with fear against the horde. You are successful, albeit with fear. Roll for damage.
Which means I don't get a turn this round.
7.
7 damage. That surpasses their minor threshold. So you mark 2 more hit points off of this horde of zombies. And you notice that there's only a couple of them standing. 4 of them now are just, as you pierce their brain, as you stab and hack and sever, these things collapse, and it's like the magic flies out of them. And all at once, they stop moving. You're making a great amount of progress on this set of zombies. But now, action comes back to me. So you want to cast spells, hmm? Well, I've got one just for you, little trickster. When
Me?
when you spot the Philippa, when you spotlight Philippa and they haven't taken a token, they can't act yet. Place a token on their. Aha. Okay. I place
Are
a
you talking to
token.
me? Because that wasn't a spell. That was alchemical concoction.
Oh, pish posh. Alchemy is a form of study of magic in some places. No,
Listen.
it's not. Trust me. Can I just talk to this guy for 1 second? Don't interrupt. I'm trying to get better at my trash talk. Well, I know you are, but you're not being accurate. All right.
He is right. It is technically closer to a science these days. It is classified as. I mean, I don't really dabble in magic that much. I'm more of a man of science, personally.
All right, well, fuck it. Philippa begins casting a ritual. She pulls out materials. It looks like she's one of those old casters. So she spends her move reaching her hand into a pouch and pulling out the material component for a spell. And she starts speaking ancient words of magic that echo and reverberate through the room. Her eyes begin to glow, but it's taking her a bit to cast the spell. I'm going to spend a fear, however. And it's time for Dorothea to enter the fray.
Uh-oh. I advocate for me going next so I can maybe not die.
A giant. Oh, wait, no, hold on.
I advocate for me going next so that you can die, and also I did not go last turn.
It runs over here, and as it's running, it picks up one of the sides of the crate that the zombies were in. So this is like a 9-foot long, 6-inch thick giant lattice of heavy wood, right? It's like a pallet, an entire pallet, this one side of it. It picks it up and just tosses it like a frisbee, running and dashing at you. And not only is it going to collide with you, it's actually going to continue. She's going to use what I'm reskinning as a hail of boulders. Mark a stress to pick up heavy objects and throw them at all targets in front of the Dorothea. Within far range, make an attack against these targets. Targets Dorothea succeeds against will take 1d10 plus 2 physical damage. If they succeed against more than one target, they gain fear. I gain fear. So, everything within far, it's actually going to crash through and collide with Tim Burns as well.
Oh no. So what do I have to roll?
I'm attacking both of you.
Goody.
Oops. Throw. Oh, hold on. How do I almost forgot to target y'all.
What the heck is with that giant AoE?
That's the range with which she can throw.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just telling me how far she can throw. Hold on. I want to delete that.
Yeet!
How...
Everybody in that AoE takes damage.
There we go. Not everyone in that AoE, just potentially you two. So throw.
I like to cast Power Word No.
I'm going to spend a fear to give it its experience with that. Roll.
Oh, that was so close to being a 2.
So hey, Gypsy, you might see a nice little Venmo for you, but for about $20.
Yeah.
What do you say that we remove the 1 from that 15?
I'm afraid not. The Venmo didn't clear, and so a 15 to hit both of you, I believe that beats your evasion.
Yeah.
I will gain a fear.
Evasion, it sounds like.
And then both of you will take a modest 1d10 plus 2 physical damage. Oh, plus 1d4. Sorry. Healing.
So 10
Yeah,
damage.
I'll take another armor point, I guess.
Yep.
What,
10 damage
what's
is
going on?
being
Sorry.
dealt. So each of you compare 10 against your damage thresholds and mark the appropriate amount of hit points.
Where is my damage threshold? Oh. I am going to spend hope for something.
Okay.
I am going to spend hope to use my reward.
Reduce
So reduce
incoming.
that
So you spend a hope and roll a 1d8.
Yep. Husk!
And what is this good luck charm of yours?
It is a... Oh, shit. I already drained it. So it is a, charm that my parents made because I had a form of fire magic. It was basically made to make sure that I don't, like, burn myself or accidentally explode myself with the fire magic.
I see. Okay. Well, it triggers. And as the crate flies through, it cracks against Dr. Bizarre's head, changes the angle that it's flying, and continues onwards. It goes sideways like a frisbee, hits Dr. Bizarre in the head, starts spinning vertically, and then in a lobbed arc comes down towards your body. But the ward activates, bats it to the side. It still collides with your right shoulder, but then it clatters down here onto the ground. You still take 4 damage.
Well, my minor threshold is 6.
Yeah, so you're only going to take mark 1 hit point, or you can spend an armor to mark no hit points.
Sure. Where is that in my armor slots?
Yep, you just mark one of those 3 armor slots, and it reduces it to nothing.
Whoop. I did not mean to make it 3.
Yeah, 3 would be your armor is broken. There you go. Well, thank you for granting me fear. But the spotlight moves back to the players. Dr. Bizarre, would you like to make a move? I believe you didn't raise your hand, but
Kit didn't get to go at all. Just saying.
Yeah, but if Kit goes and rolls with fear, I'm gonna get attacked again.
Kit, you're up, buddy.
I don't know why, but it says I have a legendary sling in my fucking inventory.
You're the one that bought it.
Oh, true,
because it didn't cost any coins. You don't have a legendary sling.
But it's in my inventory.
You characters can have basic common tier 1 firearms.
Yeah, it's a basic firearm. It's a legendary sling. What? I think of legendary slings constitute as a firearm.
So what would you like to do with your turn?
Okay. In all seriousness, I'm trying to just target Big Boy, but I can't target.
Allow me to. The game is being a little. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna target Brigham over here, and I am going to use Unleash Chaos. Make a spellcasting roll against target within far range, and any. I'll just post it.
Yeah, make a spellcast roll against a target within far range and spend any number of tokens to channel raw pyrotechnics from within yourself, your fireworks bag, to unleash against them. On a success, roll a number of d10s equal to the tokens you spent. How many tokens are you spending? Both of them?
Both.
Okay. Well, first, make a spellcast roll.
So just an insight roll?
Yeah, so first you make an insight roll to see if you successfully cast your spell.
Uppity poppity boop.
Come on.
Oh my god! Sorry!
You successfully cast your fireworks. I'm going to go ahead and tick this down one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that countdown moving down.
Okay, well...
And you successfully pull out your fireworks, light them, and send both of your very expensive bottle rockets towards this monstrosity here.
Whoa!
Critical on the Unleashed Chaos.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So let's see, I do a number, on a success, do d10s equal to that. So do I add anything to this?
So click roll, the target is Dorothea, click roll damage, and it should do it for you automatically.
Oh! Formula 2d10 plus 20.
Yep, because it's maximum plus the 2d10s.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bang!
29 damage.
I don't know why it's saying 2d12. Oh,
I think those are just the symbols.
yeah. Oh, that's just the, that was a critical roll for Unleash Chaos.
Critical Roles Productions. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do with that. I'm having a hard time. 1 minute, folks. I'm gonna try reloading.
I will also do something else as well before I roll that along with rolling that damage. Give me a second, because I do have something I could do.
So I just want to say, Dorothea, who's this hulking zombie in a Victorian dress with like one of those I don't know how you describe them, but they're those collars that are perfect circles.
A ruff?
A ruff. Do you know what I'm talking? Do you guys all know what I'm talking about when I describe that?
Yes.
Like the Elizabethan, like the Shakespeare.
Yes,
It looks like a big scruffy neck massaging pillow type thing. But anyway, the blast, the two blasts trail through the sky in a brilliant. Sorry.
I also wanted to do something else as well, because I wanted to use channel raw power in order to gain hope equal to the level of the card. So that I could use volatile magic by spending 3 hope. To reroll
That is good. However, in this case you probably don't need it because you're already beating her severe threshold. So I will, because we're new to the system, I'll give you the advice. Overkill stops mattering at a certain point.
Okay.
Because you can only do mark 1, 2, or 3 hit points with a single attack.
Okay.
So once you do really good, then you don't need to try to break it even further. That ability is more important to use when you've marked 2 hit points and you want to try to push to the 3rd threshold.
Okay. Okay.
So the fireworks, I'm just saving you hope.
Yeah, understandable.
They go trailing through the air in a double helix spiral. 1 blue flashing light, 1 red flashing light. They trail. You're seeing stars, Dr. Bizarre, after getting knocked in the head by that wooden crate. But just as your vision clears, you think maybe you have some permanent brain damage before you realize that you're not looking at spots in your vision that are permanently obscured, but incredibly bright, powerful fireworks that sear into this zombie that was bearing down on you, causing it to physically stagger back, burning giant holes in its ribcage and its face, just melting its face off. The back half of its head is still intact, but it's got like eyeballs dangling, and it's just standing there screaming this kind of inhuman rage, mixture of rage and agony.
Cool.
And it's on fire.
Somebody, or dazed from getting knocked in the head, he sort of staggers back to his feet, like, somebody call a doctor, but not for me. And assuming I get spotlight because my hand was raised.
Your hand is, unfortunately, Tim rolled with fear.
God damn it, Tim.
So before, you will get the next spotlight, but first.
But I had a cool line.
Philippia has an even cooler line. Let's see here. Marcus stress when an ally is in far range. Gains attack. And no sooner did you roll uses twice per scene mark a stress to administer aid to a creature within melee range. Perfect. Philippa is going to step over here and she's going to look at Dorothea and she's like, "No, my masterwork!" And she's going to channel negative energy. And you see this zombie's face caved in and melted off. Like, it's like you took the Indiana Jones scene with the melting face and reversed it as it melds back together and solidifies.
It's so
Should hate
beautiful!
Healing 1 hit point. And then I will pass the spotlight to Dr. Bizarre.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. All right. Let's see. In that case, if you're gonna be the one who's doing bullshit,
Hey, I kept it from attacking you.
True.
I will say you probably should have stayed asleep. Do-do. And I do spend any number of hope and shoot magical projectiles that shoot a target of your choice within close range.
Oh. Arcane Barrage?
Yep, he will pull out his sidearm from his duster jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Because magic
Load
is
some
bullshit.
alchemical bullets in there.
Because magic is bullshit.
And he will shoot that dang little Umbran that just fixed up the stupid zombie.
The cleric here.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go all in.
She takes one good look at. She looks over as she hears you say that. She says, "What are those bizarre?" And then she's interrupted as.
Yeah, sure. That many.
Holy moly!
I
Right. This
I-
doesn't use an action roll.
I fan the hammer.
Yeah, these
Pew.
these are the equivalent of magic missiles. So there's no question about it. Your bizarre homing alchemical rounds react to the
Copyright.
surface tension, the moisture that skin gives off, and attract towards it, and pop pop pop. They all hit center of mass. Like you turned a freaking aimbot on, and
Yep.
you do 12 damage.
Sure do. And then I would like to fall backwards through the door, please, so I stop being in this dang room.
Yeah, and that just barely beats her severe threshold. So you absolutely rip Philippa apart, and she looks like she's on death's door.
I told you should have stayed asleep. And I
You run
will
to-
crash
you run to the- I was
into
gonna-
Tim Burns.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you run into this room and just see the zombie horde.
Yeah,
Still better than what was going on in there.
indeed. That technically doesn't consume your action, though.
No, we don't.
That wasn't a move because you didn't roll the duality dice.
Well, sick. That was what I was asking before. Then before I fall backwards through the door, can I do that without any?
Yeah,
One
it's
of those
fine.
things cost hope. Nope, that's a
You
spellcast
can
roll.
try to cast slumber again on like a zombie horde. You can
Man, I pressed
attempt
the button.
to attack with your sword cane or your sidearm. Make an attack with
You
your.
mean You mean my my whip cane?
Your
Yeah,
threaded
that's right.
cane.
Your threaded cane.
So that gives it like a 10, 15-foot range.
Yeah, it has a slightly longer range when it's in threaded cane form.
Well, you know what I like
The
to finish what I
favoritism you
started.
get for choosing my main weapon in Bloodborne is...
It's the best one.
Do you want to whip at Philippa or whip at Dorothea or whip at...
I like to finish what I started. So
Whatever you say, Hunter.
I did say she ought to stay to sleep.
Yep. All right, make an attack.
Boop. The boot makes it.
Yeah.
It's
Am
you
I the
keep
only one
telling
here
me
who can
more
roll with
with
hope?
What the fuck?
You're the
You
only
might.
hopeful one here.
You very well might be.
All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it does the damage. Oh no, the thing already went away. What do I do?
Oh no, roll damage is right there in the...
There we go. No, I didn't have it open.
It just,
Oh, damn.
the max number just slides without rolling across the fucking table. It's like you just put it on 8 and then handed it to me. I'm
There
doing
you
this
go.
much.
Is it badass? Is it cool? Did I do it?
Gazuta.
With 3 quick fans of your bizarre wonder pistol,
TM. Copyright.
you go pop, 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 and then you take your cane, your walking cane, and you tap it on the ground. It unfurls into a whip. You do a quick snap of your wrist, and like a bullwhip, it crack. Flash it. There's a flash of steel. Crack. It settles right back down, and your feet coiled in a pool again. And she's like, "You're telling me that isn't Matt?" And then her head slides off of her body and rolls on the floor. Blood spurts out. And she collapses dead.
Should have stayed asleep. I'm assuming that's all I can do, even though. I'm
Yeah,
sure
and
that-
that is then your actual
Can I
action.
still fall backwards through the door?
No.
Dang
You
it.
cannot fall backwards to the door. But you succeeded with hope, which means play remains with the players.
You're welcome. Somebody get in here and help me.
I don't see
Well-
anyone's hand up, so I think it's... if I look at the turns here, I don't think Paleo's gotten a good combat turn yet. Since
No,
he turned
he
into
was
a
just-
Velociraptor.
He was just told to go over here as he kind of glances over at Weber.
Looked over.
I telepathically say, "Someone come in here and help me."
Yeah, you do hear someone. You do hear Dr. Bizarre asking for help, and you see a door this way.
Ah. Coming. Alright, that's close. That's far.
But you're good at rolling far, if you want to make an agility roll. You agility'd your way into this mess of being away from everyone, and unfortunately, you'll have to agility your way out of it.
I'm
You can
going in here, Weber. Bye.
You can move up to the maximum of far, which is all the way up to like this distance. You've got like 15, 20 more feet to move.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
With coming up behind the fella that keeps stabbing me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
move up
what
there.
that's what he does. Is we're going to roll this this running check.
All right, roll for
This
agility.
bring up the character. Agility with advantage. Do it. Come on, come on. Fuck.
Dang it.
13 with fear.
A
Come on,
13
guys.
with fear. I'll take that fear. but you beat the difficulty of Francis. So Francis does not turn around and attempt to harm you as a result of your rolling with fear. Your agility is successful, like with the grace of an ancient predator, the most powerful and important, beautiful and cool type of creature that has ever lived on the face of Avalon, the dinosaur.
Rawr.
With the grace of a dinosaur, you sneak up behind this rogue, ready to rip him to shreds.
You say that, and Bazaar actually just sees like the door handle jiggling behind this guy as Paleo just kind of like wanders in, like, is this the right place? Oh, there's Bazaar.
Francis slowly turns around and says, "Clever girl."
There it is.
Hello.
This the enormous beast sees its fallen friend, steps forward into the puddle of blood.
Ah, nuts.
And is going. Oh, when? Oh, hold on.
I don't suppose it falls into pieces on account of its master got decapitated.
When Dorothea marks 2 or more HP, they can rampage. Move Dorothea to a point within close range and deal 2d3 direct physical damage to all targets in their path.
2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3. Within close range? Okay.
You said 2d3.
Oh, 2d6. Yeah, sorry. 2d6 plus 3.
Why do you have to correct
I
him?
mean, we'll take the 2d3.
Because I'm an equal opportunity player. I screw myself over and I screw the others in the GM over.
I did not consent to being screwed.
In response to having its face melted off, and then the minute its eyes reform and it sees again, it charges forward wildly, flailing its fists around like windmills,
It
knocking
can see
you
clearly now. Its
to his side.
hinges are gone.
Yeah, it's going to do 2d6. Don't worry, this will be 2 1s.
That's not the ones. You lie.
It is actually 2 1s right next to each other.
Thank God
It's
that's
a 1
right
next to another 1, which is 11.
No, so it's clearly 4 1s next to each other.
So compare that to your damage thresholds.
Yep, that is just under my severe threshold.
Wait, what?
So she's doing 11 damage to both of you.
Ow. Well, 12 is my severe, so no.
So thankfully your armor protects you from marking 3 hit points. But
What? I thought it was what?
What?
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're only marking 2 because it's under your major threshold. But more importantly, it's direct physical damage. This is a new mechanic to introduce to you folks. Direct damage can't be reduced by armor.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and mark 2 hit points, both of you.
Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing my next turn.
How close to the... Quick question. How close to the police siren sound?
1
Thanks
out
for
of 4
reminding me.
close.
It sounds fairly close. You have a bad feel.
Shut up! We've got to find the thing. We're not gonna find the thing.
You might still have a chance.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo. I'm going to spend 2 more fear. And these mindless zombies, seeing the lights outside, go towards the brightest, scariest thing they can, going to go fight the fireworks that you set off outside. Meanwhile, Francis is going to make an agility roll and try to scramble past the Velociraptor and out the door.
Uh-huh.
Or I guess it's not an agility roll. He just has that. So I'm going to roll a reaction roll. With disadvantage. Because he is surrounded.
The DC is these nuts.
Oof.
Francis
3.
rolls a 3. He's trying to run away. I will say both of you can roll damage to try to hit him if you don't want to let him just escape.
Okay. Let me take a look.
I insert in my cane and stab him in the back when he turns around on account of getting stabbed myself
Sure.
several times.
You don't have to roll an attack roll. Just roll some damage.
A D8.
Okay. So I don't have to roll the attack roll.
Or
How do I just roll the damage on this?
right,
Just
I guess-
you just do a 1d8 plus 2 if you're doing your beast attack.
D8 plus 2. Okay. D8 plus 2, roll.
Hey,
6 damage.
wait,
And
plus?
actually, because of your pack hunting feature,
Hey,
When
you are currently
succeed on an
succeeding on an
attack.
attack against the same target and ally who acts immediately before you. So I'm going to say that counts. So add a d8 to your roll.
Oh, that was an 8 that rolled to a 2.
So a 4, which is minor, and an 8, which is actually pushing it from 6 to 8 pushes it to severe damage. So no sooner does Francis get stabbed in the back and continue running. But how, Mr. Raptor, would you like to finish him off?
As he tries to like slide underneath, Paleo just like chomps on him and like a dog grabbing onto a squeak toy just before slamming him into the ground.
Your fellow
he just-
kobold drops his gun and his dagger as you flail him around.
And then
That's
Paleo
nice.
just kind of looks up at Bizarre and just goes, thumbs up.
Thumbs up back.
Thumbs.
He looks like a wacky waving inflatable arm tube man. And then drops lifelessly to the ground, bleeding out. Well done.
Gotta run.
Allow me to mark.
I have a new idea, but it's not my turn.
All right, well, I just took an action, so play is going to go back to the players. And if Weber has something he'd like to do, then by all means, Weber, do it.
I'm gonna glance back at what was her name again? The one that charged in here.
Dorothea?
Dorothy. I'm gonna glance back at her. I'm gonna attempt to mind hack her.
Sure.
Mind
I don't know,
hack
I
and
don't-
Huh.
Let me look at this. Thought Delver?
Yeah.
You can peek into the minds of others. Spend a hope to read the vague surface thoughts of a target within far range. Make a spellcast roll against the target to delve for deeper, more hidden thoughts. I'm gonna say
Huh.
I'm gonna say this thing, you read its surface thoughts and you realize it's a mindless undead.
It's surface thought, fire, ow, ow, fire, fire.
Yeah, you realize this thing has at most an animal level of intelligence, which means it doesn't really have any secrets for you to ply.
I like the
Man, I wish I can apply like
and you're not quite powerful enough in your psychic. You haven't honed your psychic powers enough to actually seize control of people yet.
I was hoping like I would have enough to like get them to see something then. Oh well, there goes that idea after all.
But thankfully it didn't spend your spotlight.
Alright, well,
So what would you like to do?
since that plan can't pan out, I guess I'm just gonna have to attack the zombies then.
Yep. Do you want to keep going at the horde that's surrounding you, or do you want
Yes.
to take a... Okay. Get them.
roll with hope. Roll with hope.
Nope.
Fuck
No
me.
way,
Fuck me.
man. Roll with fear. Thank you. A 15 hits. Roll damage. 4, eh?
I love that I had my hand raised before Weber said his thing.
I know, but I'm balancing the spotlight. He takes one mark. I mark 1 point of damage on the zombies. Play goes to me. I'm going to spend my spotlight reducing the lamplighter countdown to 0.
Goody.
Wouldn't you know it? Halt! Well, well, well. You hear an echoing. Hold on, let me.
Well, 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 what's all this then?
Two knights in gleaming silver armor with flowing capes denoting the lamplighters, along with their loyal trained attack dogs. Fierce dire mastiffs, nearly 9 feet long and built almost more like bears than dogs. Bear down and they see, what ho?
It's the undead! Quickly! To arms! To arms!
And they both draw gleaming long swords of the ancient tradition, eschewing modern weaponry, and prepare to charge at this pack of zombies here. That's my spotlight. I believe our good friend Tim Burns would like the spotlight now.
Yes. Hearing the police and stuff like that, I'd rather try to get them off of our area.
Help
And not have-
me.
I could help you, but I could also deal with the fucking
Also,
police
this
not
horde
coming in here.
is hanging on by a thread. There's only one still kind of harrying you.
I really want to do this. I'll give it to, I'll give it to Dragon's character next. But he is going to look out towards that distance, and he is going, not yell, like, loud enough that the police probably hear, but yell loud enough that the zombies hear. That's like, okay, you want to deal with a threat? Deal with this! As he is going to use a minor illusion to make an explosion from the distance appear as a flaming skeleton is going to appear in the distance, hopefully distracting them.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I will use a minor illusion. I will spend a stress to use, or hope to use, pyrotechnics. So let's see what I get. Bibbidi boppity boo.
Hope, 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 hope.
No.
Dang it.
Rejected.
I don't
Oh my
know.
It's
God.
not that
Every-
hard.
Everyone's cursed except
Is
except
there a
for
way that I
Cat.
can re-roll
And I'm
somehow?
on the brink of death.
And that was a miss on top of that.
Can I
Yikes.
spend stress
Um,
or something?
No. You certainly cannot. I don't. Do you have any ability to?
No. I mean, I could spend another hope in order to use Elementalist and maybe make that an 11.
You could spend a hope to add one of your experiences.
I already did Pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay. Well then, there is something you can do. Your human ancestry gives you adaptability. When you fail a roll that utilized one of your experiences, you can mark a stress to re-roll.
Oh, so I could do that.
Yeah, you can do exactly that.
All right, so mark the stress. So let's try this again.
Eyes are closed.
Pyrotechnics. Come on,
Surely
something
this will
good.
go better.
God dang it.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Well, at least you hit.
You successfully cast a minor illusion.
Why can't I roll? Why
You know
am I
what?
rolling the stress?
No, no extra downsides. Just getting a fear makes me happy.
And I'm the only one with an ability to turn fears into hope, and I don't even
You
need
create.
to use...
But yeah, in the distance there is going to be a blast of fire as this medium-sized flaming skeleton
Oh yeah, it's
fucking
just this big.
appears.
Man, the thumbnail of this
Right here.
campaign is just gonna be Dr. Bizarre carrying the entire team.
That's right.
Jesus Christ.
Holy moly. Oops, I made a new one. Didn't mean to do that.
Can we call this session Fear and Fireworks?
You can call it whatever you'd like. However, you are successful in creating an illusion. By marking the fear, the spotlight now comes to me. I'm going to have these zombies.
Yeah, it has to be like a, the illusion says, no larger than yourself.
Yeah, the zombies aren't fooled by the fire. They realize it's illusory, and so they charge towards the loud suits of armor.
Well, as long as the knights maybe get convinced, that's good.
And the knights witness this flaming hell skeleton, and they're like,
What matter of foul fiendry is this? Is this the work of the crew? To Cat's beard!
and those are going to engage in combat for a little while. Meanwhile, I'm going to spend a fear to highlight my favorite girl in the whole wide world.
Oh! Oh, thank God, I thought she was heading towards me.
Oh, thank God. I thought she was gonna run over both of us again.
I thought she was gonna
Just
head
like a
towards me
car
because
backing up.
because I'm the one who fucking exploded her face.
I'm the one who's one hit away from death.
While
Ugh.
spotlighted, Dorothea can make their standard attack against all targets within range.
Oh
We're all in danger.
I'm not in range,
I'm in
right? I'm not in range, right?
You can, well, I clicked
I'm in
on
another
combat
room.
ranges, and her range with her club is very close.
I'm in another room.
So just within melee, cat.
Yeah. So these
Well, good luck, fellas.
three are all getting attacked, but it's only her basic attack, so don't worry about it.
have one
no! I don't
health
know why freaking. I don't know why my character's so fearful today.
I do have an armor, I guess.
It's fine.
Why you roll a d20?
I roll d20s as the DM.
Ah.
So I'm going clockwise. So Dragon, that misses you. Weber.
Oh, okay. Oh
Nat
no!
20.
I think I'm going to die now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The bug goes in.
That's what I like to see.
And next is me. Hit me.
16.
Hit me, Gypsy. Hit me.
Her basic attack also deals direct damage.
Oh, so I am gonna die.
No,
You're fine.
You're
No,
fine.
you're fine.
I
You're
haven't,
out of range.
I haven't done her
Oh,
basic attack
That was
before
what I
now.
was.
No, she hit you with hail of rampaging fury and hail of boulders, respectively. So that's, don't worry, you're not getting attacked. Only Weber. Weber marks 3 hit points, I believe. And now I'm going to attack.
Ow.
Yeah, hit me.
Fine.
Hit me harder.
13.
That hits. Hit me harder.
You should be careful what you ask for.
Let me check something really quick. Just free on your next press. Okay, so it doesn't look like that it recalls at any point. As far as I can tell.
What are you talking about? Your
Rune Ward.
Rune Ward? Yeah, it doesn't expend unless you roll an 8 on the die. So you can go ahead and do it again.
Oh, okay. This is my last hope.
Spend a hope.
Actually, wait, let me check something.
Oh!
Yeah, I am barely standing.
That takes it from 16 to 11, which makes it from taking you out to only marking 2 hit points.
Oh!
So it grabs this chunk of wood and does a whirlwind slam, spinning in a circle. Crack, crack, crack! Trying to hit all of you in the head. Kalahand, you dip out of the way, but it connects solidly with Weber, sending him sprawling. And Tim, once again, that magic ward of yours is working overtime to save your life. Thank Elia, thank the stars, thank whatever god you worship that your parents gave you that ward so long ago.
Thank you, Phosphorus, God of fireworks.
Sure. Sorry, I was just marking the thing. And that's my... who would like to go next?
I'd highly recommend you let me do it.
You got any healing options, Cat?
For me, and something
do,
not
but it
healing
needs-
exactly for the rest of y'all.
All right, the spotlight goes on Dr. Bizarre.
Alright. I am gonna reach in my breast pocket, pull out a minor health potion, pull off the cork with my teeth, and down it.
Glug, 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 glug. Clear 1d4 hit points.
Yes, please. I'll take it.
2.
2 hit points. Clear them away. Oh, you mean I have to do severe damage to kill you? That's bullshit. That's all bullshit. This is bullshit. What a shitty game system. I fucking hate it.
And then I stick my head in the room with the rest of y'all. And I say, fellas, we got 3 options. Either we run for it and get in the drink so the dogs don't sniff us out. We try to hide and hope we do it good enough that they don't find us. Or else we try and hope the cops take out the zombies and let me talk them over. I'd make your choices real quick and come to a consensus. And I will say I am rallying everybody.
I'd say purple.
The heck?
I don't think I ever rested from last time. Shoot, I should have a use of that. I don't know how else to restore it.
Right click it.
Oh, wait, what are you trying to restore?
My rally uses, I don't think I ever hit like a long rest after last time we
Right
did
click
the little
use.
combat thing.
Oh, I see. Where are your rallies?
Or right click the number
There you go.
next to the rally.
I granted it back.
Alright.
So now you can use it.
Did I?
Yep, so now everyone gets a D6 rally die.
Hooray.
Yippee.
That's helpful.
Oh, do I do it like this? Apply. Oh. Targets.
Yep, no current targets. And so you select everyone, and then you click apply effects.
How do
I already have the effect from last time. So I can just add it to
Well,
myself.
that's you. If I just drag my thing over everybody, does that count?
Working on it.
You need to do the target, select targets.
So before we continue on, it is almost 12:30. I just want to check on our East Coasters to make sure that you guys are doing all right.
Go just a little longer.
1:30.
We're almost done.
Okay.
And hey, I'm still awake. The caffeine worked. Did it work? Are we rallied? Did that count
Oh,
as
wait.
an action?
No, so unless you make a duality roll, it did not. So what else would you like to do?
Well,
Would you like to drink one of your mystery tonics or feed a mystery tonic to someone else?
Well, the worst that could happen is somebody would have to mark a stress. Who's looking the roughest other than me?
I
Tim
think
Burns. Well,
it's either me
Weber
or
is at 3, but Tim Burns is at 5.
oh, then
Tim Burns has
yeah.
1 hit point left.
Kit,
Well, we're
go
besties,
for it.
so.
I don't know. Paleo's marked 1 stress.
I'm also marked 1 stress.
Paleo looks really bad, guys.
I rummage in my satchel of assorted potions and fumblingly, in my panic over our current situations, pick one that I hope is the right one that I think it is, and I toss it to Tim. Here, down this!
So do I just do that now, or?
Yeah, you can drink. You could drink it. It'll be something you do when you have the spotlight.
Okay.
And then you get
might
to
I
roll a
suggest-
d4 about it.
Yeah,
might I
we'll
suggest-
resolve that in just a moment.
So are we just saying that I already made one of those?
Yeah. I was gonna say that you already have. I'd say you'll have 2 of them.
All right.
Might I
Okay.
suggest maybe moving the turn over to Dragon.
Yeah, it is Dragon's turn.
Well,
Just
He's
based on
rolling.
who's gotten spotlight.
4 fear. Let's do a swing against this Dorothea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on.
Ah.
Come on. Come on. Ah.
I'm going to die. Eh.
You're doing just fine.
I'm in danger.
So you make an attack against Dorothea.
Yep.
You successfully hit her. So go ahead and roll for damage.
So, Cat, question: what is your class exactly?
Snake oil salesman?
So I think all of us need to multi-class in the Snake Oil Salesman so we can turn fear into hope.
Oh no,
Well-
that's a thing just because I'm a fancy devil angel fella.
Yeah, a Nafine. Now, Kalahand, you are a paladin with a mending touch.
I do, but I need 2 hope to use it.
Oh, true.
If only somebody could roll with hope.
Tee hee, tee hee.
And I have not. I don't think I've rolled a hope roll this entire game.
Don't
So
worry, you can use I am your shield though. If one of them looks like they're about to go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one of them is looking like they're about to?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
So 7 damage you did.
Yes.
Okay. Marked. Play returns to me, and you better believe I'm going to spend a fear
Oh, Dorothy.
because I have to spend a fear every time I want to. In fact, I think that means I should be down 1 more, which I did. But I'm going to do Dorothea is gonna see the giant flaming skeleton, which is definitely a threat to her because she's so far away. She's gonna step back, grab this wheelbarrow and throw it, lob it this way towards the flaming skeleton illusion,
Jesus.
which is going to deal damage to Weber
No!
and to the remaining zombie, and
Oh,
and hopefully to the flaming skeleton illusion.
My swung song starts here.
I'm going to spend a fear to add a throw experience to this.
Well,
Aha. Only an 8. So that is well under Weber's evasion.
hit the deck.
but how about the zombies?
It is 2 even under the zombies. So the boulder flies worthlessly, passing through the illusion and revealing it to be an illusion to the police outside.
Motherfucker.
But everyone avoids taking any damage, and Dorothea screams impotently, realizing that she has wasted her turn. Play returns to the players.
Oh, I want to roll with fear.
Looking at this, I think Paleo had his hand up.
Paleo, kind of seeing the big old monster outside that's just kicking and thrashing.
Yep.
We are first going to... Come on, bring up my character sheet. There we go. We are going to spend a stress to activate Elemental Incarnation,
Ooh.
and we are going to choose water.
When you deal damage to an adversary within melee range, all other adversaries must mark a stress. Oh, cool.
I don't know why it's asking me to roll, but
It's just being goofy.
okay. There we go. As you see, like, fins and, like, fish sort of scales begin to pop up across Paleo's reptilian body, as he's gonna, pardon me, excuse me, as he is going to...
Yeah, you can get, I'll say you can get up there without...
I mean, there is a giant Kool-Aid Man style hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is...
yeah.
Can he pass a potion to, well, in Beast Former does all the equipment meld? Because that's the one
I'd
thing I
say you
can't...
have a little, you can have like a little satchel that doesn't transform,
Chandelier.
that's hanging off the side.
As he is going to glance over at Weber as you hear Paleo start to go as he regurgitates the minor healing potion to him.
Yeah, sure. It drops into Weber's hands, unfortunately.
I will take that away then. Weber now has a minor healing potion.
Yeah, Weber, you gain a minor healing potion. Do you need me to add that to your inventory?
Yes, please.
Got it. Done. You had one, so now you have two.
And we are going to nom 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 nom.
Bite.
Goes up, he goes, and then immediately turns around and bites onto Dorothea, huh?
Okay. Come on, buddy. You got
Get
this.
her ass.
With hope. With hope.
Hey!
Thanks for that.
Hey!
A
For one.
12 with hope.
Good job, little buddy.
With hopes and
Oh, no.
prayers.
Would you like 1d12, 1d12 plus 1?
Yes.
You may choose to add the paleontologist experience to this if you'd like.
Would I need
Otherwise,
to
it looks
hit?
like you're going to miss by one.
Well, I have no other choice. If that's the case, then I'm going to expend that hope.
Unless someone else wants to spend a hope to give you advantage on the attack.
I would, but I have none.
I'm just going to spend that hope then. As we will roll the damage.
Both me and Dragon are without hope.
Dang it.
So that
Without hope, I have
And-
one hope, but not much.
Well, I meant
Not that.
without hope rolling.
Oh yeah.
All right. When you deal damage to an adversary, all other
I don't know what-
adversaries. Okay. So the
Yeah, so
zombies.
The zombies mark a stress.
And let me see here. I am going to spend a stress for Hobbling Strike. To make them temporarily vulnerable.
So Dorothea is now vulnerable, which means all damage is doubled against her before checking damage thresholds. And I will say add an extra d8 to that damage because your ally Kalahand just attacked Dorothea before you did. So you're pack hunting.
Hey.
6.
So that increases the damage to what? 9?
Yes.
Okay. That marks 2 more hit points off of Dorothea. She's looking rough, but she's holding together. This is a well-built tyrant kind of monstrosity.
Oh god, who do we want to pass to?
I
And
imagine you're me or dragon.
play remains with the players.
Maybe about to die guy.
Yeah, I think
Send it to Weber, or who's the most fucked up at the moment?
That was
Hello.
Tim.
turn to heal.
Kit.
Okay, I'll pass it to Tim.
So taking the potion does not cost,
No.
like it doesn't really cost anything.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll take it. What's my poison?
Use the mystery potion. All right,
See
here
how
we
it
go.
works.
Mark stress. Mark stress. Mark stress.
No, you don't do that unless you roll the one that gives you mark of stress.
Oh,
God damn it!
No. I'm chanting for it to happen. Mark stress. Roll D1d4.
God
Ah,
damn it!
Dang it.
Ha ha ha. ha.
Gypsy, can I?
I'm sorry.
Gypsy, I am going to fucking.
I just want to say this is a collaborative game and we're all having fun together.
Having a bad time.
So how far can I move without marking a stress?
Close range or something.
Oh, without having to make an agility roll? Yeah. You can move anywhere within close range, which is essentially 30 feet.
But that wouldn't mean that it would spend my thing because I'm rolling duality die, correct?
Yeah, if you move further than 30 feet. You can move
Okay.
up to far range with a 60 feet. So if you wanted to, like, hop into this room, if you're weak, if you guys are feeling soft, maybe you could start looking for the... It occurs to you that you could try to look for the loot.
That's
yeah, I've
probably
been
a good
thinking
idea.
about that. But,
And
I'm
let
just gonna-
the fresh Velociraptor and the Paladin fight
Yeah,
the zombies.
I'm going to move back over here real quick, and I'm just gonna try to pop one shot.
hey, can't you see magic?
Yes,
Isn't the thing we're looking for magic?
that's in close range. Yes.
All
Do I
right,
see
that's
anything?
30 feet. This isn't that big of a room. Get looking.
I want to get rid of the zombie horde that's currently tearing into Spider.
Forget about that. They're preoccupied with the cops.
I look
So you can-
around. Do I see anything in the close range?
So Dr. Bizarre is alchemical in nature, but it turns out that alchemy is a scientific study of herbalist magic. So he is his potion is glowing with magic, posthumously proving Philippa correct.
So do I see anything around me?
I just told you you see something around you, but on top of the first thing that you see, there's also a set of crates right here on the corner of your vision that you feel like you should look through.
There's something right there. I don't have much movement left. So I'm gonna pop a shot towards the zombie horde.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you got line of sight.
Yeah, I'm also gonna... First I'm gonna do a few things. Channel raw power to get a hope back, just in case. I'm
What
also gonna-
card are you vaulting?
Rune Ward for now.
Okay, reward is vaulted.
And then I'm also going to use Unleash Chaos to mark a stress on myself again. So I
To
can
replenish the 2 tokens.
to replenish a token.
Up to your spellcast trait.
Oh, okay, then I'll... Oh,
so you get
it's
2.
Okay. Yeah, so... Then he's going to just use a simple dual staff. As he's pulling out his little bottle rocket on a stick. Towards the zombie horde.
All right. Go ahead and make your
Give me
instinct attack
fucking
roll.
hope for once. Oh my god!
I like to point out how statistically improbable this is.
And the dice said no.
Do I just have fucking Will Wheaton luck right now?
You hit that. You hit. This is the zombie pack. Roll for
God
damage.
damn it.
Yeah, it almost assuredly dies.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see if he rolls a 0. 8. All right, I can't decrease that. So a bottle rocket soars through the air, lodges itself in the eye socket of the last kobold zombie, and then and it's like a party popper goes off, and gore, brains, fragments of bone, scales, and sinew coat the door, coat the ceiling, coat the floor, coat the wall.
Flavor-wise, I'm slumping to the floor, and I am fucking pointing towards the crate area.
Yeah. All right. Well, the spotlight control of things returns to me. Dorothea, take a good look at this super cool velociraptor. It feels instinctively like velociraptors are the coolest kind of animal in the world. Paleo, you're sure of it?
Hello.
So wait, are these guys done?
Yes, they are. Sorry, I'm doing Dorothea's turn, then I'll mark them dead.
Okay.
She's gonna look at this guy. I have to spend a fear just to spotlight her.
So because you've been focusing on us in the warehouse and all, does that mean that the cops and the zombies have just been having like a staring match stand down?
They've been fighting. So just because they're not highlighting them doesn't mean nothing is happening. But yes, essentially it's in a stalemate.
They're having a Jets versus Sharks snapping match, walking towards each other.
There's chaos happening out there.
Just OK Corral style cuts
It's-
back and forth between wiggling fingers and staring.
It's
eyes.
more like it's like a movie. The scene hasn't cut back to them yet, so you don't know what's happening.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so he's going to attack. Dorothea's going to attack Weber and Paleo. Because she's totally surrounded, I'm going to give her disadvantage. With a 5 and a 7, she misses both of you.
Okay.
My life has flashed before my eyes again.
Weber?
Hmm?
I think you're up.
Oh, I do have a question.
Yeah?
How does flanking work in this? Like, do I get any bonuses for flanking?
Delete zombies.
Sometimes I'll grant you advantage or disadvantage based on what I think you should have.
Alright, I'll take that
But
into
there's no hard rules.
I will swoop around to the backside, like this. Whoop!
Yeah, sure.
And then, do some, daggering.
Would you like to try to hide to get any bonus damage from your sneak attack?
I will, hold on, where did my thing go? I'll do you one better. I will, wait, nope, not that
Yeah,
one.
don't forget about Shadow Stepper.
Yes, I will do that then.
You mark a stress, you fade, you melt into the shadows, dodging out of the way of Dorothea's frantic club-like fists swinging back and forth. You raise up out of the shadows behind her, daggers ready. You are cloaked.
I'm gonna spin. Wait, do I just click on the sneak attack if I'd want to do the hope, or do the dagger and then sneak attack?
Just add a number of d6s. Just add a d6 to the damage roll.
Oh, so just roll the dagger and then.
Roll the dagger and then add a d6. And don't forget to add your paired small dagger damage as well.
So do I put that in the situational bonus, the +6?
Yeah, so you want to put a plus 1d6, and then you also want to add plus 1d6 plus 2. For the small dagger you have paired with your main dagger.
Here we go.
I did not realize that Pact Predator gained advantage on attack rolls. There we go, baby.
Look at that. Very successful.
I have hope. Oh, yes.
Oh, you added those to your...
What?
I see. I was describing the bonuses to your damage.
Oh.
But you hit anyway. Now roll damage, and now on the damage roll, an additional d6 plus 2.
There you go.
So that's a 2 plus 4 plus 1. So I'm guessing 9. All right, that is her major threshold. Dorothea is barely hanging on for dear life. Oh, you could drink a potion if you wanted to before you did that.
Oh, yeah.
The action roll ends your turn, but before you do that, you can do things that don't require an action, like drinking a potion.
Where do I go to use the potion? Do I...
It's in your inventory under consumables.
Oh,
And then click on the little potion icon, the image. And a die should appear, just like your attacks and other things.
Consumables? I don't see that anywhere.
It's under inventory.
Oh.
So you have features, loadout, inventory. Then scroll down to minor health.
There you
potion.
go.
Of course.
Okay.
It's good because it takes him out of danger of one shot. Puts him from 3 to 4. Or 3 to 2. Okay. You drink your potion, then you land 2 incredible hits on Dorothea, which brings her nearly to death. And that's important because as you stab her in the back, she once again rampages. Whenever she marks 2 or more hit points, she can move to a point within close range. She's going to run away from the source of her pain. Ah! Slamming into this wall, making another Kool-Aid man-sized
Oh, not you again.
hole. And she's going to do...
Come on, I just got out of the room to get away from you.
2d6 plus 3. Paleo, Kalahand, mark whatever 9 damage would be for you.
Okay.
Oof.
That would be...
You may choose to mark an armor to reduce it to 1. Oh no,
Oh,
never
yeah,
mind.
that's-
It's direct damage.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Get fucked. But you succeeded with hope. So, because you succeeded with hope, I think it makes sense for the narrative. Her face damaged, nearly dead. She runs face first through a wall and doesn't see a staircase waiting. And it just makes too much sense that she would tumble and fall down the stairs, getting. You see, she trips and she bursts through. Bricks go flying in all directions, spraying deeper into the room, and then she trips at the foot of the stairs, or is it still the foot when it's the top? At the head of the stairs, and falls face first, and then like Tony Hawk grinds her damaged face first down the entire flight of stairs, and you see her disappear. That will mark its last stress, I'll say, and it is going to be incapacitated down there for a turn.
Wait, yeah, it was vulnerable.
Oh, it was vulnerable. Oh, it
Yeah.
was vulnerable. I forgot about that. How much damage did you roll?
7, so 14.
9? Okay, so you did 9 damage, but because Storm's character gored it earlier with its Velociraptor claw talons, it actually took double, which would have been 18. That's its severe threshold, which actually marks the last hit point on Dorothea. So Dorothea is not just out of commission, she is defeated. Weber, you take her out.
Martyred.
And I will never know I did it.
Yeah, it's losing Igor, the necrotic fluid that keeps it alive. Negative energy
Wait,
seeping out of it.
Whoa.
Does that mean that we don't take that damage?
Yeah.
Why
I'm
was
gonna
I
say you
moved
don't
over
take that
there?
damage. Oh, sorry. I grabbed the wrong character.
Ugh.
Yeah, neither of you take that damage. You step to the side and you see this dying monstrosity tumble dramatically in slow motion down the stairs.
Wow, we secretly saved the day. Holy moly.
Paleo looks up at you, Weber, and in his Velociraptor aquatic form, thumbs up.
Now these guys are dead too. There. So, there's still quite a commotion going on outside, and you can see
I'd honestly recommend Fox going next.
half of the zombies
Cat,
are
cat, I
gone.
mean. I recommend Cat going next.
Oh, I did roll hope, so wouldn't it still be on us?
Play is still with you guys.
I agree.
It looks like does the party agree that Cat's character should go next?
All right.
Storm, you had your hand up.
Done done.
Do you want to
Yeah,
contest or?
No, I was going to attack.
Oh, okay. Well, everything is currently not alive, and also not undead.
Well, if other people are saying I should go, I'll
Yeah.
go.
You're highlighted, and you remember that Tim Burns, using his sixth sense for magic,
Yeah,
pointed
man.
you in this direction.
Go away, you stupid. Why do these pop-up things keep
You're on the
popping up?
measurement tool instead of the.
No, there was a pop-up thing that popped up even though I was not trying. Anyway, I will hobble my way over to the indicated box.
Yeah. So you latch open. It's an identical box. There's lots of ones here that have very cheap jewelry. As you're going by, looking through these shelves, bronze and copper, and just like the poppers, the cheap stuff that is made to look imitation, look like good
Yeah.
stuff, but it's not.
Paste and costume.
And then you open this one, and it has a bunch of costume jewels. These are clearly pearls that are just for like movie props and things like that. Or I guess movies don't exist yet, except in Sanrio. But you know what I mean. And
Yeah. For
you see
the
these
Broadway shows and whatnot.
you see these pearls, and then you take a second look at them. And they don't have the luster of real pearls, but because Tim Burns gave you a heads up, you realize these might be something more important than that. Roll knowledge.
Sure thing. Would my doctorliness have anything advantageous for this?
They would not.
Ah, well, worth a shot.
You do realize that movies
Well,
would
damn,
have
that
been
was
a
pretty
thing by
bad.
now.
And yet you can't not roll with hope.
Yeah.
Even in
You-
despair,
You're surprised by
there's
this point?
still hope.
They look like fake pearls, you think?
Is this it? And I hold it up to Tim skeptically.
They're
Look
glowing.
at them.
They're
You know,
glowing.
There's a
That-
thumbs up from him. A very shaky thumbs up.
Well, alright, if you say so. And I will.
Dr. Bizarre, these don't seem valuable, but oof, slap a lid on them and take them with you, I guess.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
It's a fairly hefty one. You might want to have someone stronger than you lift it.
Yeah, well, I can begin the process of getting it there.
But because you roll with hope, play remains with you. So the fighting outside seems to be quieting down. You hear,
Ha! Ha! On guard!
Quick question: is there like a window over here?
yeah, there's some broken windows that zombies piled out of.
Hey,
The paladin's strong, he can go next.
oh, okay, never mind.
What? Did you have
I
some
had an
other
idea
idea?
too.
I think looking at the layout of spotlights this game, I think Kalahand can go.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Kalahand, they're calling for the
Callahan,
muscle.
Get in here.
Dragon.
Dragon. Kalahand, they're calling for the muscle. They need something heavy. They need the loot lifted.
Let's get it.
It's right over here.
Where's it?
Where I am.
Gotcha.
I hand
Um,
you a box. Well,
No, it's okay. That beats the difficulty for this room. I didn't even ask you to roll for it, but I appreciate the fear.
Well, yeah.
But no, because you rolled for it, and you rolled so spectacularly well. I'm gonna say you lift this. This is a hefty crate, about 4 feet square or 4 feet cubed. Yeah, it's like 2/3 of the size of you, but you get under and you lift it
alright.
with your back.
Alright, getaway guy. How are we getting away?
Like this.
Yeah. The rest of you, would the rest of you like to join in?
Yes.
Please. Where'd you park the car?
Yeah, before we do that, I'd just like to do something else a little flavor.
Yeah.
Seeing the window, gonna go near it and use minor illusion again. Actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. I'm actually willing to do this. I'm marking another stress, and I'm unleash chaosing. Bleh. Yeah, I'm setting another stress in order to unleash chaos. A firework towards the direction away from the window. So like out of the window. To make a fucking large firework explosion come out to the distance to hopefully
Like
distract
leading
the cops.
them, trying to lead them away this way.
Yes.
Sure. I'll
Where
say
the
you succeeded
opposite
that.
of the car is.
So I'll say the car is off to the northwest. So, If you go out this back here, you can probably snake around through the back, cut through an alley, and reconvene using a different route to get back to your vehicle. But I want you guys to make one last group finesse roll. Oh,
Well,
Of course.
yeah.
hot damn.
Well
Well
done.
done.
The
I don't know why it's saying.
your demolition was fantastic.
Give me a second. I need to roll another d10 plus 10 because it didn't fucking add it.
So So Paleo took the
What were we rolling again? Sorry.
finesse.
Finesse roll.
A group finesse roll.
Huh, I finally did it.
Rolled with fear. I'm so proud of you. This is 9/11 for me. Because you rolled 11 and 9. I mean, that it's literally
By the way, 33 damage or whatever I just fucking blew up.
incredibly incredible. There's so just
Of course.
as you're sending that out, you offhandedly send that out, and in a shadowy cloud appears from nowhere and releases a mist. And an Anuban comes into view and says, "Listen here, whelps. I won't be distracted from my revenge so easy." What? And the fireworks collide directly into his face, sending him rocketing and ragdolling.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Out. He looks like half of his body is on fire, and he tumbles 2 blocks down the street, rolling along the ground. Sliding like
Gmod
ejected
this
from
man.
ejected from a fucking car accident.
I can't believe I just fucking Gmodded this man.
Like, have you seen a person slide across pavement when they get in a motorcycle accident? It's like that. Like he just yeah. He literally leaves skid marks and a burn trail along the ground.
Oh no, a necromancing criminal.
Yep.
Out in the open.
He must be the one who summoned that fire skeleton. The clearly fake fire skeleton.
With a crate in tow, Dr. Bizarre, you pass it around to the more knowledgeable in your party, and together you pool your resources. Who has the highest knowledge in the party?
Paleo's got a +1.
I also have a +1.
Weber?
I have a 0.
Yeah, you have a +1. Weber,
Yes.
you realize what this is. You've done enough black market stuff to realize that this is an entire crate full of a magic item called Pearls of Power.
Oh.
Each pearl there are a dozen pearls on each string. And this is a crate full of strings of pearls that appear to be fake pearls, but each one in D&D terms can be used to restore 1 spell slot once per day. So this is like a box full of hundreds of spell slots. That's a lot of money.
Nice.
With the right buyer, this is a huge score. I'm going to look at your shared finesse rolls. 11, 24, 22, 16. That looks like 3 successes and a failure. Paleo, you rolled a 14. I'm going to add 3d6 minus 1d6. If you're very unlucky, you might have gotten a penalty, but you didn't. With a combined 25, you guys successfully schlep this enormous crate out from the watchful eye of the lamplighters, having dealt with a problem that Paleo brought down on your guys' heads.
He still doesn't know who those people were, by the way.
Yeah, and we never will,
buddy.
I guess. You load it into the trunk, which you have to kind of tie shut with bungee cords because it doesn't shut. And you just drive, trying to act casual with a crate, a closed up crate sticking out the back of your vehicle trunk.
Can you make any illusions that aren't fire?
No. Actually, he can.
He just
But you
chooses not
guys, you guys get in the car, turn on the radio, and ride off.
What is the radio we are listening to?
Oh, you want? I mean, you would you like me to pull up the? All right. Welcome to Marymore. Oh, sorry.
Welcome to Marymore Radio. The latest news in Vinigovia's finest city. This just in, Captain Alexander's new adventures are live at the Globe. Come see an adaptation of our favorite war hero's finest escapades during the Great War. Meanwhile, the bicentennial celebration is coming up just next year, and the chosen master of fireworks is Wilfred Aspen Copperford. Congratulations, Mr. Aspen. I'm sure you'll fill the boots of that man who got exiled.
You quickly change the channel, angry that your trauma is being brought up once again. Aspen Copperford, your rival. The man who's stealing your dream from you as we speak. You look back at the crate full of pearls and you wonder, will any amount of money be enough to get you back in the good graces of society? Next time, you're going to have to try to move those pearls. And you're going to have a pleasant car ride back to the safe house, in which nothing will happen. Thank you. That's it.